I'm making a bowl. I know it doesn't sound exciting, but it really is. If you saw my last video, which was the wedding guest book alternative, and you can find it right here, then you know that I made a whole lot of leaves. And now I'm gonna make extra leaves to make a bowl. It's really simple, and I think you're gonna love it. And I'm using my xTool M1 to make this. For more information on that, I have a link below. I have this wood plywood, just bought it at the craft store. It's 6 inches by 5 inches by 0.13 inches. And I have this wood round, which is 4 inches. Also from the craft store, but left over from something else. I used a metallic green acrylic paint, and I painted both of the rectangles, front and back, and then I also did the circle. And I did it that way because when I cut the actual leaves out of it, it's a lot easier if they're already painted, then I don't have to paint individual leaves later. And then I loaded them into the xTool M1, and I set it to go, and I put my phone into there so you could actually see it cut. But look how easily it cuts, and it cuts nice and clean, and cuts better than I could ever do if I tried to cut all these leaves on my own. So they're uniform and a clean cut. I take them out, and I even have the frames of it that I can make something out of too. I gathered all the leaves, and then I put the disc into the machine. And for the disc, I engraved instead. I engraved the bride and groom's name, and I painted that first because then it gives it a different color where it has actually engraved, so there's contrast to it instead of if I had waited to paint it after. I did speed up the video, so the magic doesn't happen quite that quickly. It's a pretty good little workhorse, and it happens fast enough. I followed up with giving it a nice coat of a satin top coat just to protect it, and I did that front and back also. Once the top coat dried, it was time to add the leaves, and I used an epoxy adhesive, and I'll have that link down in the description. And I did 1 row of leaves just going right around the outer edge of that disc. On the next layer, I did it where the first row where the leaves came together, and I edged it out just a little bit, and then I did the same thing for each layer after that. So it kind of came out like a bowl a little bit, and I just did it a little bit each time. And you do that just until either you run out of leaves or you have the bowl as deep as you want it to be. And it gives a cool effect on the inside of the bowl and the outside, and I happen to do leaves because that went with the theme of the wedding, but you could do anything. You could do fish, you could do flowers, you could do whatever you want. You can alternate colors, all the same colors. This is what it looked like before it dried, but once it dried, I put a final top coat on there too to seal it all and the edges. Check out the super awesome bowl. It's full of leaves ready to put on the tree. I'm gonna just pour them out, and in the bottom, I've got it engraved with the date of the wedding and the name of the bride and the groom. Here's the back. It looks pretty cool. I could have engraved something else. I still could on the back, but look how it looks. It looks kind of like it's, I don't know, weaved or something, layered. Pretty cool. Be sure to let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. If you haven't seen the tree video yet, be sure to check it out. I have step-by-step instructions on how to make the leaves. Super, super easy. Like how to get the design into the xTool creative space, really easy. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing, and I know sometimes YouTube doesn't let you know, so I have a link down below where you can sign up, and I will send you an email every time I put a new video out. So that's an option for you too. Definitely see you next time. Remember, life's too short not to shimmer, so grab your glue gun and your glitter. Stay safe. Bye guys.